Nigga, this is what that jungle do. You been plotting, nigga, wasn't you? I should've never even fuck with you. Yeah, I started in the back, had to skip the line, no.
Safe, I'm glad you're good.
First things first, I want to give all honor and praise and glory to the God that I serve, the risen Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Because as much as I hate being where I'm at right now, being trapped in a mental hospital, not being able to access my own phone, get online, choose what I eat, or whatever the case may be, I'd have met some really interesting people up in here. Told me, you about to open some group homes. Because I'm looking at what these girls got going on, and some of them, they hustling to stay here because they ain't got nowhere to go after they leave this hospital.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm here, Toke. I'm here because God said, see, this is what God does to me. He did it with me when I was in jail, and he's doing it now. He puts me in the place where he needs me the most, the place that I don't want to go. See, this is why I always say.
I said this. I knew it. I knew it.
I always run from what he's telling me. But every time he dropped me where I'm supposed to be, next thing you know, I'm sitting here talking to the directors. I couldn't sleep last night. A girl got up, started hollering, screaming, talking about they was coming to get her. People was coming through the walls. I jump up, I start praying over her. I call for the blood of Jesus over her. I got her to calm down. I started singing His Eye is on the Sparrow to her since I missed my aunt's funeral, and I couldn't sing at my aunt's funeral yesterday. And I'm sitting there and I'm praying over her, and we get this girl together, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking to the directors, and they talking about how short-staffed they are, how under funded they are, how they don't have this, they don't have that. And I'm like, yo, this is what me and my girl Toke is really all about. And then I'm like, well, who do we got to raise the money and get the money to? They said, well, if we get it to the white man, it ain't going to come to us. It's going to go to the white man. I said, well, what if we buy y'all supplies? They said, well, the white man decides where the supplies go. It could go here, it could go somewhere else. I said, so basically what y'all saying is y'all need y'all own group home.
I've been trying to do this for so long.
Yeah, there's a millionaire that I know down here that's got some land with some empty farmhouses that can be renovated and turned into housing for these people. It's detailed basis. So let me get that straight. The physician that testified in court where I wasn't present yesterday said that he examined me. I never talked to him. I never spoke to him. I saw 3 different doctors, and not one of them could look me in my eye when I asked them who was paying them to keep me there. Whereas the court has hereby determined that the certifying physician has stated his opinion, and its detailed basis that the proposed patient is mentally ill, and has further immediately determined that said proposed patient, and proposed patient is me, Jaguar Wright, presents a substantial risk of serious harm to self or others if not immediately restrained pending a hearing on probable cause. Now, therefore, you are hereby ordered to take the person of the proposed patient into protective custody and immediately transport such person to Dallas Behavioral Health Hospital, where said proposed patient is to be detained according to law pending a probable cause hearing or upon further order of the court. Herein fail not, but of this order.
Baby, I'm listening, sis.
They try to set me for it. I don't know if somebody paid my husband to come for me. I don't know if he just got jealous because he started seeing how irrelevant he is in my life.
I said all of this on a...
And I don't, and now because I'm building the team, see, there are so many people that are qualified to do so many more things. See, it's been he and I all of this time. It's been no one else. I shut the whole world out because I didn't want anyone to see that he's the one that's actually mentally ill. The funny thing is the hospital that I'm sitting in now, if you go back and you look on my Instagram feed, around like August, September 2020, when he went crazy and I had to get him out the hospital and he was coming home and King was a pup and all of that, I was picking him up from this very place because he was about to blow his out in the car. Now, see, what people also don't know is before last Saturday, Friday, when we were coming back from Shreveport, Louisiana, the gun that I just bought him that he told me I'm not allowed to touch, he was waving around in me and Solar's face, asking who wanted to shoot him and who was going to shoot him doing 110 miles per hour.
I was on the phone with you.
I almost had to jump out the car.
I was on the phone with you.
Oh, yeah, you was on the phone because I called you and told you I was hitchhiking back to Dallas if need be. My husband's crazy. He's a veteran. He's crazy, but it ain't just a veteran. It's the simple fact that he's inbred. You know, and people don't realize when people are inbred.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing.
No, I'm not lying, Hope.
No, I'm
his
sorry.
father, the man that he's named after, isn't his father. His uncle is his biological father because his mom was her mom's brother and got pregnant by him. And then they tried to sit there and pawn it off on the man that she's married to now, have a bunch of babies. And all make it look good. The man's name still ain't on his birth certificate. My husband pushing 40. See, when you're dealing with incest, there's lack of impulse control. See, there's too many of the same markers. There's too many of the same alleles. There's too many of the same. And see, they come from that native blood. And you know those natives, they like you know those Native Americans, they like their own. They do. And that's what my husband come from, and people don't know that. I didn't know that. We was only together for 21 days when he insisted we get married. And I've been dealing with all of this for 4 years now. The beatings, the hiding it, you know, because I'm just waiting for him to get himself together, trying to get him together, trying to pull it together. And now he done found a way to get me in here to try to make me look crazy so he can look sane while he makes excuses for one of his friends putting their hands on me and ground pounding me. I pulled my son's ashes out and said, we can all die.